in, and I sat on the edge of the crypt where Barbara's body subsequently lay when he dropped it. But I sat there with my legs I sat on the edge of the crypt, and I sat like this, and that was it. That was my usual position, and that's legs down in the crypt, and I was sitting on the edge of the tiled position of the tiles that were there.
Is it in the back or front?
No, on the side. On the side. Yeah, on the right-hand side. And then the doors were shut. Now the windows were shut, the doors were shut. So I can tell you, it was absolutely black.
Francis shut them.
Francis shut the doors, and it was absolutely black. It was not only black and no chink of light, but there was no sound. And all of a sudden, it was as though it was a shock to me. You could say it was as though I had the sense of being alone in the universe.
So you were alone inside, or two people?
No, there was two. John was the other. I don't know where John sat. I didn't see. All I was aware of was that I sat there, the doors were shut, and there was pitch blackness. I had no idea where John was. There was no sound, no light. And it was a shock to me. In other words, I was deprived of anything that gave me a sense of existence. And although I stayed still, I didn't move. I continued, my eyes continued to be open, but there was such a shock to me, and the atmosphere of that tomb in which Barbara had spent so many times of seclusion and fasting and seclusion. In other words, I can't describe the atmosphere, but that situation was most intense and penetrating and bewildering, in the sense that I wasn't able to feel that I knew where I was and what I was doing and what to do. In other words, I was frozen inside, and I wasn't able to take his name. But I remained steady, my eyes open, not moving for that half hour.
But inwardly you couldn't take his name, or you?
Inwardly I could. I was told to take his name inwardly. So I wasn't even able to take it inwardly. All I can say is that you could say, in a sense, that I was stunned, or
panic.
From a psychology point of view, you could say it was a panic attack, in the sense that it was such an unusual situation that I was placed in. Now, I believe that, of course, it was also due to the atmosphere of the tomb.
Yeah. And was it the same case at all 7 days? All 7 nights?
No, wait a minute. One thing at a time. How's the time?
Good. We have another 5 minutes.
Yeah. So the next morning, Barbara said, did I do it? And yes, I did, and I answered, and Barbara said, how was it? He asked, what happened? And I was not able to convey to him. I was very inarticulate in those days, and I was not able to express in any sense, really, what I experienced. what is reported in a book that was written up